Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So if this is your first time here, welcome, and I think I should hit the subscribe button because I will be uploading videos regularly. And go check out my last video, which was my first vlog and the Somali challenge. So today I'm going to be doing the first time tag. I'm going to be answering a few questions of the tag, just so you guys can get to know me a little bit better. So the first question is, my first tweet ever tweet was, "You know you're in love when you can't fall asleep because reality is finally better than your dreams." So this was on at 6:07 p.m. on the 4th of November 2011. So that means I was 13 years old. Okay, let's just move on though, because no. So my first YouTube video was my first vlog, and the Somali challenge, yeah. The first person I subscribed to on YouTube, I have no clue. I've had my YouTube channel for the longest time now. I just only recently started uploading videos. What was my first job? So I was a telephone centre interviewer, and that was honestly the worst job I've ever had, hands down. That was the most depressing job ever, and the worst thing is I kept that job for 2 years. I don't know how, but I did. What was my first car? So my first car was, I think, a 2005 Renault Clio, and it was a mash-up, disgusting small little car. I'm so glad I got rid of that. Who was the first person to text me today? Yeah, so the first text today was from Zainab, and she said, "We can't come to yours." Still haven't replied to her. Oops. Who was the first person you thought of this morning? I have no clue. I can't remember stuff like that. No. Who was my first teacher? So my first teacher was this cute little Irish lady. Her name was Miss Gardner. And because obviously my siblings still go to the same primary school I went to, whenever I go there she's always like, "Oh, Asha, how are you? You've grown up so much." And I'm like, "Yeah, I have." Okay, where did you go on your first ride on an aeroplane? So I came to the UK actually. I wasn't born here, I was born in Kenya, so yeah. Who's your first best friend, and do I still talk to them? So my first best friend, if I remember correctly, is Tia, and yeah, I still speak to her. She's still my best friend. My first broken bone. So this is actually quite a funny story. I'm not sure, so I've had two, so I broke my middle finger, and I also broken my ankle. I don't remember which one comes first, but I do remember that the same guy broke both of my bones. So shout out Hamid for breaking my ankle and my finger. Yeah, it's quite funny. My first piercing. So obviously the first piercing I've had were my earlobes, but I didn't obviously get to choose to have those done. My mum did. But the first piercing that I chose, oh look, Zainab's calling. Hiya.
We're gonna come to yours, yeah?
Oh, you are?
Yeah, me and Becca.
Okay, perfect. Video, so say hi to everyone.
Man.
And I was just talking about you as well. I was just saying how you obviously texted me this morning saying you can't come.
I don't want my voices.
Oh, shut up. Anyway, see you in a bit. Bye. I don't remember where I was. Oh, the first piercing I had was my earlobes, but the first piercing that I chose to get done was my septum. This is going to be a funny story. So, I was the worst child ever, growing up. I was such a rebel, and I'm talking from primary school, not even high school. From about the age of 7, I was just the worst child ever, to the point where I used to chuck my teacher's shoes out the window. And I feel so bad for him, and I see him all the time, and I'm just I try not to look at him because obviously, wow. But the first time that I got detention was this one day. I was I've got anger management, so I'm gonna walk out the class, and when I get angry I'm just gonna storm out the class. And yeah, so that was like a thing to do, like just walk out the class without telling the teacher. Like, as you can imagine, being 6, that would be a big deal, like. So this one day I was just like, I'm tired, I don't want to be in class anymore, so I just decided I wanted to leave the classroom. So as I was running out the classroom, me, my dramatic little self, my head teacher was walking in, so I ran into her, and then I missed break for like a week. It was really sad. It's the end of the questions. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope that you guys got to know me a little bit better. So I would very much appreciate it if you guys would like, comment and subscribe and share the video. That would be amazing. Very much for watching. Stay tuned for some more just Usher in a what? This is not going in there.